and welcome to the show. Tonight we have two disputing couples. The wives are concerned about their husbands' trade policies. They believe that their lives are derived from others' suffering. Meredith will explain her side first. Meredith, please come out.
Start off by saying that although the Atlantic slave trade benefits our amount of goods, I feel bad for the slaves that labor endlessly for our luxurious goods.
And now we'll invite Charles out to see what he has to say.
Meredith, that's actually far from true because most slaves are shipped to Portuguese Brazil and they overwork on those sugar plantations. But here in Britain, we are more humane to the slaves.
But how are we more humane than the other nations involved in the slave trade?
For instance, in Spain, they follow a system of debt peonadas. They keep their workers tied to their estates while only giving little food and money in return for their labor.
The fact that most of the slaves are presently dying while being transported into the colonies. Spain is following a system of serfdom, which is better than flat-out slavery.
No. No matter how much you frown upon policies, we have gained significantly. For example, the Hacienda supports our economy wealth by exporting to Spain annually.
What do you want us to do? It's not like we can give up our trade in the United States. We still have to put food on the table every night.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charles and Meredith. And George? Now will George and Margaret please come out and discuss their concerns?
I'm concerned for the other countries that were previously involved in trade with Britain. Thanks to the Navigation Acts, no other country can trade with us besides Britain.
Well, we are clearly following a mercantilist approach by making an effort to increase the quality and wealth coming into our country.
Ultimately, this will result in economic warfare as countries try to gain more bullion than others.
Well, the warfare has been in our benefit. In the Anglo-Dutch Wars, we won the thriving New Amsterdam.
Warfare doesn't solve anything. It creates more tension between rival countries, and it costs more money than we gain in return. It sets the stage for the war in future.
However, through these policies, we have gained maritime controls in all of the colonies in North America and from the French. Our current benefits matter more for the long-term ones.
My main point is that our success should not be based on depriving others of their needs. A comfortable lifestyle doesn't mean depriving others.
So, George, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, our main goal is to create a favorable balance of trade, which is only possible by regulating our imports, exports, and colonies. In the long run, these rivalries won't matter as our stacks of gold will build up.
But while we're climbing to the top, we're crushing the other nations.
But if we don't step up, then they will take over and we will be living the poor man's life. So we have to step up or else we're just going to be losers, losing every single battle.
Well, you know what? There's more slaves in the other country.
Okay.
Come on, that was entertaining.
Okay. Thank you, Charles and Margaret. Now I would like to ask both couples to discuss their ideas on the consumer revolution.
Our previous exploration and colonization are responsible for bringing about this revolution in new goods and techniques. As a result of our policies, the population has increased significantly.
Yes.
However, the desire for luxurious goods have overshadowed our treatment of others.
Give me that. What is this nonsense? You're wearing a hat. You shouldn't even be able to talk. All you care about are your shoes and your hats and your clothes. And with those I Heart Chicago pants, what the heck is Chicago? I never even heard of it. What is that? Seriously.
Well, it seems to me that there's a lot of hypocrisy involved. We're all eating sugar and drinking tea that comes from the slaves' hard work.
Overall, our society has become so money-oriented that we fail to reflect on the morality of our actions.
Is luxury really worth greater than international peace and security?
We can't account for the benefits we receive if it's based on your one-sided policies.
I told you not to talk.
Benefits most along with the economic prosperity and political stability the consumer revolution has brought on.
We can't forget the close relationship between the business and government. Our IOUs have raised money without causing other suffering.
Little steps can make a big difference. Start with the African slave trade. That's the biggest problem.
Slavery will have to end eventually. Bullion is not everlasting.
Help us create a campaign to abolish slavery here in Britain. Women should serve alongside men in the campaign.
Good luck convincing the other merchants and Parliament.
we've only arrived to a semi-conclusion, this is the end of our show. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
I'm done with this. This is so stupid. Why'd you guys invite me? Seriously?